Ever wonder why a simple text message can get so easily misunderstood while a face-to-face conversation feels almost automatic? Instead of a straight line, they propose that communication is an ongoing, circular process. There's no permanent sender or receiver. Instead, both people are equal partners, constantly switching roles as they encode, decode, and interpret messages in real time.
Ano? Sinisiraan mo ko sa iba kasi maraming kumakampi sa akin na nakikita nila kung gaano katigas ang puso mo. My God, Kali! Ang tagal-tagal na nun!
Pero yung matagal na yun, nandito pa rin.
That was just one mistake! Isa lang!
Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Pareho lang yun. Sumangsaw ka pa rin sa iba.
Kaya nga kung gusto ko sa'yo talaga, diba? Kahit ano sabihin ko, I was wrong. Nagkamali ako. Nasaktan kita.
Saktan? Yung mga lalaki, kapag nang babae kayo, nasasaktan nyo lang kami. Makikipagtsuktsakan kayo, tapos iisipin nyo, iiyak lang kami. Itutulog kami sa kayo, tapos pag-gising, okay na. Yun ang pangarap namin. Sana ganun lang kadali yun eh. Kaso hindi. Walang tigil ang takbo ng butak namin. Pinipilit sagutin ng mga maraming tanong. Bakit nyo nagawa yun? May kulang ba sa akin? May mali ba sa akin? Not enough. Pangit ba ako? Pangit bang katawan ko? Palit-palit ba ako? No! Then why?
Kali! Four-piece beneficiary ka kasi!
The scene we perform is a Philippine romantic comedy drama film, My Ex and the Wife, starring Enrique Hill and Liza Soberano. It reflects Osgood and Schramm's model of communication because it demonstrates that communication is a two-way and continuous process. In the scene, the two characters exchange thoughts and emotions by taking turns, speaking, listening, understanding, and responding to one another. Instead of only one person delivering a message, both characters act as the sender and the receiver throughout the conversation. The scene also shows the process of encoding, decoding, interpreting, and providing feedback, which are the main elements of Osgood and Schramm's model. As each character expresses their feelings, the other interprets the message and responds based on their own understanding and emotions. This continuous exchange of messages and feedback illustrates how communication is circular, making the scene a good example of Osgood and Schramm's communication model.
Pwede ba sumali sa inyo? Hindi.
Ha? Bakit?
Kasi, mama mo blue. La! Mama mo pink. Ha? Mama mo kumakain ng kalapate. Eh mama mo, kalapate ang mababa ang lipad.
In this situation, Osgood and Schramm's model is shown because communication happens through a continuous two-way process. When one child says that they do not want the other child to join the game, the other child listens, understands the message, and responds. The first child then listens to the response and replies. Both children take turns being the sender and the receiver. They encode their thoughts, decode the message they receive, and interpret its meaning before responding. This model shows that communication is an ongoing exchange in which both participants have equal roles in creating understanding.
Kasi ang tagal ko nagtsatsaga eh. Ano ba bang mali sa akin? Matangkad ako, pogi, mayaman, dog lover pa.
Dog lover ka nga, naka-tupperware naman.
In this third skit, the guy encodes, "I'm tall, rich, handsome, and a dog lover." He intends it to mean caring and attractive. The girl receives and decodes dog lover as kind and gentle. But when she learns he eats dogs, she redecodes it as cruel. She then encodes feedback, distance, and rejection. He receives that as confusion. Because their decoding of dog lover doesn't match, meaning breaks down, the loop continues until both share the same interpretation or communication stops.
Good morning, this is Jerome. How may I help you?
Bakit ang tagal niya sumagot? Kanina pa ako tawag ng tawag sa inyo.
Okay. So, ma-inform ko lang po si ma'am, hindi lang po ikaw ang subscriber ng Pilipinas.
Ganun ba?
Alright?
Pwede po magtanong.
Right. So, ganyan ba dapat ang mga nagtatanong? Kayo po mga kailangan, di ho ba? Ganyan ba dapat ang boses ng mga nagtatanong, ma'am?
Pwede po magtanong, sir?
Yeah, ayusin ang boses. Hindi ganyan. Nakala mo kung sino ka.
Galit ka ba?
Yes.
Ay, hindi na lang ako magatanong sa'yo kung galit ka.
Pwes, huwag kang tumawag dito.
Ano ka, Heller? Susumbong kita.
Go ahead.
Yes, talaga.
Yes, go ahead. Okay, pwede ka magsumbong sa customer service para po sa mga inyong mga comments, suggestions. Go ahead.
Talaga.
Okay. The Osgood model of communication can also be observed in a call center customer inquiry scenario because communication happens as a continuous two-way process. In this model, both the customer and the call center agent alternately act as a sender, receiver, and interpreter for messages. For example, when the customer calls to ask about a delayed order, they first encode and communicate their concern. The agent receives the message, interprets the issue, and responds with an explanation or solution. The customer then interprets the agent's response, asks follow-up question if necessary, and the conversation continues until the concern is resolved. This exchange demonstrates the Osgood model's idea that communication is not one-way, but a dynamic process where both participants continuously send, receive, and interpret messages to achieve mutual understanding and effective problem solving.
Understanding these kinds of communication models matters because most misunderstandings don't come from what we say, but from how we interpret it. When you see a communication as a two-way loop, you start listening for feedback, context, and shared meaning instead of just waiting to talk. It makes you a better collaborator, presenter, and a friend, whether in class, works, or group chats. Good communication isn't about being heard, it's about being understood.